Welcome to What Do I Want to Learn About Today? I am your host, Kendall, and today we are talking about multi-level marketing and pyramid schemes. I know you have gotten at least one message in your lifetime beginning with the words, hey girly, and including the words boss babe at least once. I'm going to dive in to explain what multi-level marketing is, the marketing techniques, and the difference between these and pyramid schemes because, believe it or not, there is a slight difference. Quick disclaimer, I got a lot of my information from the Federal Trade Commission to provide the most accurate possible information. So I want to start first with asking, what is multi-level marketing? So multi-level marketing, also sometimes referred to as MLM, is a direct sales marketing technique. So this is done by selling to those close to you as well as recruiting other people. So the people you recruit become your downline. So you can still make sales from products, not just your downline. These are so similar to pyramid schemes because salespeople can make cuts of their downline sales, not just by selling products. So pyramid schemes, they have a pyramid style outline. So you start with the person at the top. Let's say they recruit two people. Each of their recruits recruit two people, and so on and so forth. And that's where you get that pyramid style outline, which is why it's called a pyramid scheme. So pyramid schemes will give pitches of earnings. They will give promises that cannot be kept. For example, there are several pyramid schemes / multi-level marketing companies that will promise free cars. So obviously, if you do your research, it is not a free car. You pretty much have to pay for the whole car. But that is one of the ways that they can get you to join. So they also encourage recruiting. So they want you to recruit the people who are close to you. The main difference is that pyramid schemes, you can only make money by having a downline. That is why multi-level marketing is so impossible to get cut down, because you can still make money from sales, not only by having a downline. So why do MLMs get such a bad rep? Well, the main reason is because they take on the pyramid scheme outline. So as I mentioned earlier, the only difference is that people in MLMs make money from selling products to, not only having that downline. I got this statistic from the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, where 99% of people actually lose money from joining MLMs than making money. And this is kind of where doing your research comes into play, because if you do your research, you will see that most people actually lose money. And a lot of MLMs also have their income disclosure statement, and that is where you can see how many people lose money versus make money. And these are also very deceiving, which I will kind of get into later. But also, MLMs target specific groups of people. So MLMs will target women, minorities, and immigrants. Starting with minorities and immigrants. So a lot of times these groups are willing to put in the work. They also view getting to work on your own, earn this income, doing this all from your home is kind of a version of the American dream. Unfortunately, MLMs blatantly take advantage of these communities as a whole. Because, as I've mentioned several times, very, very few people actually earn a livable income. So they also will target women, specifically stay-at-home moms. So they target them mostly because of the flexibility. That is why these companies appeal to stay-at-home moms. They'll also target stay-at-home moms because of the connections. Obviously, a lot of stay-at-home moms and moms in general have connections to other moms who have connections to other moms, and so they want to recruit as many people as possible. This is why you see so many community leaders. I say leaders in quotations. This is why you see so many of them in multi-level marketing companies. They will also target women with weight loss multi-level marketing companies. So I mentioned this also later, but with these weight loss companies, a lot of the miracle ingredients that they talk about are actually very dangerous. I don't know any off the top of my head. I also don't want to disclose any names, but there are several MLMs that have been in lawsuits because of the dangerous chemicals and ingredients that they use in their miracle weight loss products. MLMs also get a bad rep because in most companies, people have to buy stock to be able to sell it. In some companies, these people will also have to pay their upline a percentage of what they earn. There was actually a girl I love to watch on TikTok. Her name is Heather Rainbow. She talks a lot about MLMs and pyramid schemes, and she actually did the math on one of the companies, and some of the people in the company made upwards of $700 a year. Obviously, that is not a livable income. So, how are they doing this? How are they getting all these people to be in these companies? Well, one of the main reasons is that they use too good to be true language. So, they will talk a lot about how you can work from the comfort of your own home in your pajamas, or you can work from the beach. You can be flexible with your schedule. You can make this 6-figure income on your couch. Like, they will use comments like that, which excite people. They will also use feministic language and feminism to inspire women. This is why when you see posts from people in multi-level marketing companies, you will see the hashtag girl boss. You will see hashtag boss babe, stuff like that. So they definitely use feminism to their advantage. And I said this already, but they will show pictures of people in the company living luxurious lifestyles, having luxury items, having these free cars. And this is all usually fake, or these are people who are very, very high up in the company who have the possibility to have all this luxury stuff. So I think it is most important for people looking at these companies to do your research. I mentioned this at the beginning, and I will say it again, and I will say it 5 million times. Do your research on these companies. The products are typically not of quality. They are also typically overpriced. The miracle ingredients that they will market in their products are usually dangerous. I mentioned that earlier. There are many companies that have lawsuits against them because of these products. If you're interested in an MLM or you want to know more about them, definitely ask people who have been in them before about their experiences. I would not say to ask somebody who is currently in them because they are still in I like to call it the honeymoon phase of being in this new business. I say business in quotation marks. I do not believe it is a business. That is my own personal opinion. Other people would disagree. But I would say ask somebody who has been in them before. I feel like they could give you a much clearer idea of how the company runs, what to watch out for, stuff like that. I also say read the paperwork. I mentioned this earlier. Most MLMs will have their income disclosure statement in the paperwork. These are typically very deceptive. And I mentioned earlier as well, how many times can I say that one podcast? You will most likely see most people make no money or very little money. Some people actually make negative money if you count having to buy the starter kits. So in general, if you ask me, I say stay away from these. Again, everybody has different opinions on these. But a majority of my friends and I, the minute we see something starting with, "Hey girly," we delete it. It's gone. Thank you for listening to What Do I Want to Learn About Today, where we talked all things multi-level marketing. I'm your host, Kendall Harris, and we talked about what multi-level marketing is, the business strategies, and why MLMs are just bad news. So remember, be smart and do your research. Bye.